Hello everyone and welcome to downtown Safety Harbor. There is much ahead, my friends. Hello everyone, I am Tampa J and welcome to Safety Harbor. Thought it'd be fun to kind of walk around today, keep our distance, and see what we can see. Safety Harbor is home to Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, a place with a lot of history. The Espiritu Santo Springs where healing waters flow. On May 18, 1539, Spanish conquistador Hernando De Soto reached the shores of what is now Tampa Bay. De Soto came up the bay and found these mineral springs. It's used by native population for nearly 10,000 years, believing he had found the legendary Fountain of Youth somehow missed by Ponce De Leon. These mineral springs are still here today. They are actually inside of the resort. It is part of the spa. Each of the 5 springs located on this site was identified and said to cure certain ailments, a claim drawing thousands of visitors yearly to the health-giving city known as Safety Harbor. The Fountain of Youth is really in Tampa Bay, my friends. Ponce De Leon was way off. Nice little Rolls Royce sitting here. I wonder who this belongs to. Perfectly placed, I do say. It's nice there. And also home of the Parthenon Bar and Grill. I'm sensing a little Greek theming. The Safety Harbor Resort and Spa is not only one of the oldest resorts in Tampa Bay, but in all of Florida. It's good to see that their restaurant, Fountain Grill, is still open for to-go orders. The entrance to Fountain Grill is right behind this fountain. Lots and lots of mermaids. Actually, more like mermaid children. Look at that. All fitness classes canceled until further notice. Thank you, management. Spa and fitness areas will be open from 8 to 8. I'm about to walk up the steps, but I wanted to point out this gigantic painting there. Look at that. It's very Greek. Check out the old bathing spa right there. Here's a little layout of the resort and spa to kind of put things into perspective. The actual spa and healing springs are highlighted in blue. There's an outdoor lap pool, an indoor pool, and all of these are spring fed by the mineral springs below us now. A lot of people get married here. Old dance halls and ballrooms for receptions and parties. It is a very fancy place in here. Wow. Oh look, here's an old photograph. I just love old photographs. So this is where we started the video. A picture taken in 1925, a year before the spa officially opened according to the sign out front. The building on the right is still there. It's now a senior living center with a bunch of shops on the bottom floor. Here's a photo of 2 ladies enjoying one of the mineral springs that sits right here in the spa. And here's a couple gentlemen running the mineral baths. This is also located here. Espiritu Santo Springs famous mineral water cures. This is a photo of Safety Harbor. Mineral water bath massage and manipulation. Dr. Barth's Hotel and Baths. Here's an old photo of this feller getting a massage right here at the resort. Coming down the wall here, looks like that's the Athena room. Here's just a quick glimpse into the Athena room. Very pretty in there. Well, we're not able to see the healing springs because they are private. They're actually inside of the resort. They're kind of blocked off from the rest of the hotel, and you actually have to go back through a locker room and go inside to see the springs, and we are not permitted, especially in this attire. Well, check out this lion. That's a big ball you got there, buddy. Looks like your twin on the other side has the same size of ball. Whoa. That's a big kitty. I'd say this is actual size. He's huge. The next block over from the resort and spa is the Safety Harbor Historical Site. Tucker Mansion. The Tucker Mansion was built in 1923 during the Florida land boom by Virginia Hernandez Bailey Tucker. Virginia Tucker was the daughter of William James Bailey, a colonel during the Second Seminole War, who was stationed at the nearby Fort Brooke in Tampa. Colonel Bailey actually purchased the resort and spa in 1855, and he was the owner, and his family ran it here, and that's why his daughter lived in this home. Virginia Tucker actually managed the springs for several years before she lost interest. The house sits here, the Safety Harbor Resort and Spa, right there on Bayshore. In 1999, Safety Harbor City Commission designated this property a local historic landmark. This bridge is very narrow. It's hard to believe, but you can get two cars over and through the bridge at the same time. I've had a couple close calls in there though. It's very narrow. In 1917, this brick structure is said to have survived a fire. It burnt the first block of Main Street here in Safety Harbor. It is still here today. Welcome to the first town hall. Here it is today. And check out the cool mural on the side of the building. That bottle of Espirito water is a replica of the bottles that were made and filled here in Safety Harbor and distributed. Got some conquistadors, a Tocobagan Indian, which was the Native Americans that inhabited Safety Harbor in the upper Tampa Bay area. They were known to be an average of 6 foot tall, which was pretty much giants compared to the Spanish back in the day. I believe this gentleman here is Jose Navarez, and this is Hernando De Soto. Let's give a shout out to the artist of the mural, Truman Adams, painted in 2013. In the reflection you see Starbucks, where I've edited many videos and got many coffees, but you can kind of make out the manatee here. He says, "I love Safety Harbor." And I sure do. I only live about 4 miles from here. The last time we were over in this area, it was at night, and I was going to see a movie down at a movie venue called Giggle Waters, which is kind of like a speakeasy Cinebistro. I met my friend Jonathan over there, and we checked out the theater. I'll put a link to that video above if you're interested in seeing that after this one. But further on into this video. Come on. You're looking at one of the largest and oldest live oak trees in all of Tampa Bay that sits here across this park here on Main Street. Remember the old building from the photograph? Well, this is the back side of that building, but I want to point out these park benches, the swing set, the picnic tables, and this little heart monument over here. Those are all brand new. These have only been put here in the last few months. Also, this swing is new. Here's a better look at the tree. Wouldn't you love to climb that? The Barnoff tree. This tree is reportedly the oldest living live oak tree in Pinellas County and is estimated to be between 300 and 500 years old. The Majestic Live Oak was named after philanthropist Dr. Salem Barnoff, the former owner of the Safety Harbor Spa. Born in Kiev, Russia. Here's a couple of steel supports that have been put in place to help keep the branches up. They just hang over the street right here, over these parking spots. This branch is just kind of resting on top of this brick post, resting itself there, branching out into the parking lot of the library. Welcome to the Safety Harbor Library. This live oak that sits on the opposite of the Safety Harbor Library is known as the elf tree. I wonder if they call it the elf tree because it's a perfect place for an elf to hide. Maybe some Keebler elves. Look at that. It's like a cave in there. This oak tree grew on the Indian ceremonial shell mound. The shell was later removed and used to road-based material for local streets. This tree is estimated to be over 200 years old. Well, look at that. That's a nice place to get some shelter. You can build a little fire on the outside of here. Keep warm. All kinds of beautiful live oak trees here in Safety Harbor. Its branches grow over this way to another live oak that sits right up against the backside of the library. This bench that sits in between the two live oak trees has a bunch of haikus written on it. Wonderful vision play in my mind. A beautiful day I know I will find. Without dreams, there is no reality. Deadwood floats among mangrove roots. Tangles of gray and black form nature's sketch. If you dream it, you can do it. Walt Disney. But wait, there's another bench. Courage is to move on ideas and thoughts. It is not to look back and relive all faults. She lifts her cup, ice pouring down, cold shivers up, down, up, down. This one's upside down. Does a caterpillar dream of being beautiful beyond belief? Or does she think she'll spend her days just munching leaf to leaf? Hope is a journey into an enchanted tomorrow. Hope is a dream for a better tomorrow. Manatees, flamingos, panthers, Magic Kingdom indeed. Peace, love, and Safety Harbor. Welcome back to Tampa Bay, everyone. Welcome to Philippi Park, which sits on the shore just north of downtown Safety Harbor. If you're interested in seeing more of Philippi Park, I've actually done a video here before. I'll put a link up to the right there in case you want to watch that video after. Well guys, unfortunately this is going to be the end of it. Thanks for joining me once again. Again, everyone stay safe out there, and thank you so much for watching. Try to stay positive and try to be kind to each other. There are a lot of people out there going through so much. People are losing their jobs. People are sick. People are just scared. And the best thing we can do is just be there for one another. We're all in this together. Reach out to someone today or tonight, wherever you are in the day in this world. Make sure everyone's okay. I pause for a moment just to think. It's so nice out here. I'm glad you're here with me. I need you guys. You're amazing. I am Tampa J, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Put a smile on your face. Everything will be okay, my friends. As I was saying in the last video, I feel that in my heart. Everything's gonna work out just fine. See you next time. There's much ahead, my friends. See ya. Welcome to the heart of the Safety Harbor community.